Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Before I start, I would just like to say thank you to all of our first responders, cops, firefighters, EMTs, and everyone on the front line, from doctors, nurses, hospital staff to essential workers, and especially them grocery store workers. They're really dealing with a lot, dealing with our maniac city, and everyone who's going crazy. But thank you to them for staying strong and helping people who are sick, or just helping make sure that stuff at stores are restocked and whatnot. And yeah, so today I'm gonna try to go back to the grocery store and I'm gonna see what it's like. I only have to get a few things, but I also just want to look and see if stuff is getting restocked, and if so, like how fast is it still being taken, or is it starting to get better, or is it getting worse? Our state, so I live in Washington, and our governor just announced yesterday that we are on like a stay home, stay healthy. So if you're, unless you're an essential critical worker, then you obviously have to go to work. The company that I work for is considered critical essential worker, so we will still have to go to work, and so will a few other main important people. But it is hard. The last couple days especially have probably been the hardest, and I think it's because it's kind of finally starting to set in of really what's happening and kind of how it's affecting us on the daily, especially since now that we are at a stay home, stay healthy situation. So it's a little bit nerve-wracking. I mean, a town is still pretty empty. College students are finally starting to come back, not probably to stay, hopefully, but you know, just grab their stuff and probably go. But things are still closing down here, and I'm sure as it is for everybody else around the world. And it's honestly, like, I don't even know how to like explain the emotions that go with this. I know we're all stressed, I know we're all scared, and so in the beginning, I guess I feel like I'm underreacting because I'm like, oh, it's gonna be fine. And then I either see grocery stores empty without food and stuff, or like cleaning products and whatnot, and people going home from my job, and then it's like, oh, maybe I'm not reacting enough, maybe I should be more worried. And so it's kind of like some days I'm a good, and then some days it's like, ooh, we really are in trouble, like I really should be more worried. But at the same time, it's kind of hard. Like I said, my company's considered critical, and so self-isolating is not the easiest thing to do, and nor is the 6 feet apart. Like, that's pretty social distancing. It doesn't really apply to at least my company. We are taking preventative measures to make sure that we are following policy and stuff, but it is still hard because we're like, especially where I work in a factory, so we're pretty close to people. Like, if I go like this, I'm gonna touch my neighbors beside me, and that does get nerve-wracking. But I also know there's really nothing we can do. It is bound to happen. It's probably gonna get worse. It's not probably gonna get worse, they already said it's gonna get worse. We were told that we do have 2 cases in my town, confirmed cases, and probably more coming. And I'm not really worried necessarily about getting the virus. I think it's really still seeing how people react. And like I said, am I underreacting or am I overreacting when I start panicking a little bit? It's not, this whole process hasn't been easy. Most of us probably haven't gone through any of this kind of thing before, and so there's a lot of uncertainties, unknowns, and a lot of frustration that comes with that. And so it does get challenging. And but that is what your friends are for, your family's for. I know right now I can't see my family. They're either in their own state that's at stay home, stay healthy, or they're immune compromised. But I do have friends, and I obviously still work with my friends, and it's kind of nice to have someone to lean on to help answer questions. I had a really good couple people bring me toilet paper and groceries, because we haven't got the chance to go to the store, and when we do, it's not there. So when other people can get the opportunity, that's probably the biggest thing I've noticed, is the amount of unity that's come together from this, people working together. There's fighting still going on and madness and chaos, but I do like that this is bringing us together, not just in our own states, but around the world, because this is a pandemic, and so it is nice to see people work together and have friends to lean on. When I'm worried and stuff, I know I can go to my coworkers or my other friends outside of work and know that it will be okay. We have each other. It is hard because social distancing, so when I'm not at work or I'm not volunteering as a firefighter, I'm doing my best to stay home and whatnot. And if at least my friends know, I hate staying home and having nothing to do. Like, social distancing away from friends, I like to be social. I like to just have something to do or somewhere to go. And so this is a big challenge of its own. But I also know it'd be good because it is helping us all really slow down and kind of take time and we might not be with our loved ones and friends. And I've done a lot of FaceTiming with friends and talk to my family on the phone. So it is nice to still be able to do that, but it's also nice I can take care of my priorities around my place and really just kind of work on me. It is kind of boring, but I know everyone's bored, whatnot. I do feel bad for the children whose schools are probably closed for the rest of the school year. It is sad. I feel bad for the seniors in college and in high school who have had their trips canceled or graduation. Like, nobody wants to graduate from their living room or their own house. They want to be able to have that special moment. You only get it once, and make it special. So it is sad to see and hear those kind of stories. But I also know that they are also being extremely brave and really doing the best they can of staying strong and positive. Try to talk to friends when you can and whatnot. But I really do like that everyone is coming together to help, because it's not something that just one person going through, it's everybody. But I'm not gonna lie, the whole self-isolating, staying home, if you have to stay home, it's kind of depressing, honestly, just knowing what's going on. I don't mean to get choked up by it. It's just different and a little bit scary of the uncertainties and the unknowns. There's not really a cure out there yet, and more people are still testing positive or being tested, and hearing we have limited amount of stuff. Like, it's worrisome. And so it is a little bit, I feel bad if I'm laughing when I know that people are struggling, but I also know I need to be able to laugh, and so do other people. Like, humor, we need to still have humor, and I do like those memes that are out there, and I'm sure many of you have seen them. We need that kind of stuff. We still need to be able to function to the best of our abilities and not forget the little, that we're in life and that this can't stop us. I'm not gonna let this virus stop me from achieving my goals, still achieving my dreams. Yeah, they might be slowed down right now, but I'm not gonna let that virus, COVID-19, stop everything I do in life because of it. Like, I'm not going to let it defeat us, and nor should anybody else. So if you are struggling, no, you are not alone. I'm with you on that one, and I'm sure many other people are as well. And talk to your friends, find people who can help you if you need stuff. Like, I know if I have extra stuff, I'm gonna give it out to people, and the people who are giving me stuff, if I have extra of it, I'm gonna give it out. And I think everyone should do that. People should not be hoarding all this stuff, but it is what it is. So hope everyone's doing okay. This is how we are, or at least I'm coping with the news that we got, and I'm sure really it's day-to-day basis of news of what we find out. So by the time this probably gets uploaded, we'll already know something else, either another case or some other news from our governor. But yeah, I'm gonna try to go to the grocery store, kind of take you along with me and see if things are getting better or if things are still chaotic as they were a week ago. But yeah, I'll see you all in the next clip. I'm currently at Safeway. This is the paper towel and toilet paper section, and it's literally all gone. I mean, they also have a few tissues left, but not much. It's a bummer. Literally not much left. Slowly but surely. One more stuff is empty now. Still not any better, but I mean, a little bit of tissues, but still no toilet paper. That's a problem. And none over there either.